The video, obtained by TMZ, raised a lot of concerns among fans.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be looking at the most troubling celebrity news stories that have surfaced so far in 2025.
Yeah, my left side is functioning. My right side is completely stopped working.
Teddi Mellencamp. In 2022, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Teddi Mellencamp was diagnosed with stage 2 melanoma, a deadly form of skin cancer, which was quickly treated.
And then once we found out the one that was stage 2, he was like, all right, we gotta go in, we gotta do a lot of different biopsies. This is when a PET scan comes in, and all these unknowns start creeping in.
However, in 2025, Mellencamp disclosed that the disease had turned as stage 4 and had spread to her brain and lungs. She had to undergo surgery to remove multiple brain tumors that had been causing severe headaches.
I still have 2 tumors in my brain that were not in a place that they were able to remove surgically, and I have 1 in each lung.
On top of that, while undergoing both radiation and immunotherapy, Mellencamp has also been dealing with the emotional strain of divorcing her estranged husband, Edwin Arroyave. These overlapping challenges have tested her strength, but she remains determined to fight, not only for her own survival, but for the future of her family.
I want to try new things, do new things, travel more with the kids, keep building a life and just doing, the best that we can and have fun together.
Tamar Braxton. Throughout much of her career, Tamar Braxton has dealt with health issues, many of which have been publicly documented.
Unfortunately, she had a pulmonary embolus as a result. So even though she was treated for the pulmonary embolus, she really had to have that rib removed in order to remove the obstruction of her vein.
In August 2025, Braxton took to social media to reveal that she had a mysterious health scare a few days prior. On her Instagram story, she disclosed that a friend had discovered her lying in a pool of blood after suffering a serious accident that left her with a fractured nose and several missing teeth.
Prior to her Instagram post, Tamar posted on her stories, "Thank you, God, for waking me up today."
Although Braxton did not explain what exactly caused the accident, saying she could not clearly remember, she admitted the experience has given her a new outlook on life and strengthened her commitment to improving her mental health.
You lose your identity, you lose yourself, and you forget the things that you like and the things that make you happy. And I was just on a quest for happiness, and here I am, I found it.
Christina Applegate. This Emmy-winning actress stepped away from the screen in 2023 after being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis 2 years earlier, which made it increasingly difficult for her to work.
My symptoms had started in the early part of 2021, and it was literally just tingling on my toes. And by the time we started shooting in the summer of that same year, I was being brought to set in a wheelchair.
This was especially evident during the final season of her Netflix show Dead to Me. Then, in 2025, Applegate was burdened by another serious health issue. While vacationing in Europe, she began to feel unwell and stopped by the hospital immediately after she returned home. There, she experienced severe pain that doctors traced to kidney infections.
They ordered me an emergency CT at 2 o'clock in the morning. I went in and got a CT, and I had kidney infections.
Although the infections were treated quickly, Applegate stated that her doctors suspected a more serious underlying condition. However, she chose not to share their prognosis, fearing it might alarm the public.
I just thought that was easier. To be light, be funny, be light. Don't make people feel uncomfortable.
Bruce Willis. The long and celebrated career of actor Bruce Willis came to an end in 2022 when he retired due to health reasons. That year, he was diagnosed with aphasia, followed by a diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia in 2023.
There's certainly opportunities for rehabilitation, particularly through a speech and language pathologist. And the earlier the intervention, the better in the case of stroke.
By 2025, his family revealed that the disease had advanced so severely that the actor could no longer speak, read, or write, and struggled to remember his own past.
For someone who was very talkative and very engaged, he was just a little more quiet, and when the family would get together, he would kind of just melt a little bit.
Willis's wife, Emma Hemming, who has been his primary caregiver throughout, has spoken openly about the difficulties they have faced, from the moment they received the news to when it was disclosed to the public. She shared her experiences in an ABC special with Diane Sawyer and in her 2025 memoir, The Unexpected Journey.
Yeah, the language is going. And you know, we've learned to adapt, and we have a way of communicating with him, which is just a different way.
Joe Biden.
Biden, who is 82 years old, has what his office is calling a more aggressive form of the disease. The former president is currently reviewing multiple treatment options.
In May 2025, only a few months after leaving office, former U.S. President Joe Biden was diagnosed with aggressive prostate cancer during a routine medical exam. Doctors classified the cancer as high grade, noting that it had already spread to his bones and other tissues, which also worsened his urinary symptoms.
So this is a worrisome diagnosis. It's very serious. And the question here is, what type of chemotherapy can he tolerate?
Several days later, at a Memorial Day event, Biden addressed the diagnosis publicly for the first time, assuring supporters that he was in good spirits and expected to make a full recovery.
The expectation is we're going to be able to beat this. It's not in any organ. It's my bones are strong, I've been penetrated, so I'm feeling good.
While the news left many concerned about Biden, given his advanced age, it also reignited criticism from some opponents who questioned his cognitive capacity during his time in office and the 2024 presidential campaign.
I'm surprised that it wasn't, the public wasn't notified a long time ago, because to get to stage 9, that's a long time.
Wendy Williams. Concerns about Wendy Williams' well-being began in 2017 when she fainted during a live broadcast.
Apparently, I was dehydrated, according to the paramedics, and instead of drinking regular water, I had electrolyte drinks. And then, I went to my own doctors, and I'm fine.
Since then, her show was discontinued. And in 2023, she was diagnosed with aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, which led to her entering a cognitive care facility. In January 2025, Williams appeared on The Breakfast Club, where she challenged the claims of her court-appointed guardian, insisting she was not cognitively impaired. She also described her experience in the facility, likening it to prison.
Where I am, you have to get keys to unlock the door to press the elevator to go downstairs. First of all. Second of all, these people here, everybody is like nursemaids, so to speak.
After contesting the 2023 diagnosis, another medical exam was conducted in 2025, which confirmed the earlier findings and upheld her guardianship. In August 2025, Williams gave a street interview where she voiced her wish to end the guardianship. However, her appearance in the video left many fans deeply worried.
Those are my attorneys, and I will get out of guardianship.
Lil Nas X. The first troubling news about Lil Nas X in 2025 came in April, when he was hospitalized after experiencing partial paralysis on his face.
And when I smile, this is me doing a full smile right now, by the way. It's like, bro, I couldn't even laugh right, bro.
Although that health scare was resolved quickly, an even more alarming incident followed in August. TMZ released a video showing the rapper walking down a Los Angeles street wearing only underwear and cowboy boots. In the clip, he sings and talks to the person behind the camera about a party.
Hey, don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe.
Shortly after, he was arrested on suspicion of an overdose and later booked into jail. In the days that followed, Lil Nas X was charged with felony counts of battery against a police officer and resisting arrest, which carry up to 5 years in prison.
The 26-year-old reportedly punched a police officer in the face twice after being spotted by TMZ wandering the streets in nothing but underwear and cowboy boots.
He pleaded not guilty and was released on bail. Billy Joel. Fans who were excited to see Billy Joel live in 2025 were disappointed when it was announced that the Piano Man was canceling all of his scheduled concerts.
He, of course, is prioritizing his health. You can see there another part of his statement saying that he sincerely apologizes for disappointing his audience.
This announcement came with the news that he had been diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus, a neurological condition caused by the buildup of excess fluid in the brain. The disorder had already began affecting his hearing, vision, and balance.
This is treatable, especially if it's diagnosed early. It's treatable and outcomes can be excellent. And it appears that's what happened in the case of Billy Joel.
Joel's diagnosis came months after he collapsed during a live performance in February 2025. Although he recovered and continued the show, that was the first sign that all was not well with the singer. However, during a later appearance on Bill Maher's Club Random podcast, Joel assured fans he was receiving treatment and feeling better.
But you're good. You look good.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I think they keep referring to what I have as a brain disorder. So it sounds a lot worse than what I'm feeling.
Eric Dane.
So I went and saw a hand specialist who sent me to another hand specialist. I went and saw a neurologist, and the neurologist sent me to another neurologist and said, this is way above my pay grade.
Grey's Anatomy star Eric Dane first noticed weakness in his right hand in early 2024, but it took months of consultations with doctors and specialists before he received a diagnosis. In April 2025, the actor revealed that he had Lou Gehrig's disease, or ALS, which causes progressive muscle paralysis.
I have one functioning arm. My dominant side
is your right side.
Yeah, my left side is functioning.
By June, when he sat for an exclusive interview with ABC's Diane Sawyer, Dane had already lost complete function of his right arm and hand. During the interview, the actor opened up about his experience with the disease and his fear that his children might also endure the same pain he felt after losing his own father at a young age.
I'm angry because, my father was taken from me when I was young. And now, there's a very good chance I'm going to be taken from my girls while they're very young.
Regardless, Dane hopes to continue working for as long as possible. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Justin Bieber. For much of 2025, one question has followed Justin Bieber across the headlines. Is he okay?
Drug rumors, divorce whispers, and claims he's in a cult. Justin Bieber's bizarre actions have been making worldwide headlines for all the wrong reasons.
In the first half of the year, rumors surfaced that he and wife Hailey were headed for divorce. Then a viral Coachella video showed him dancing shirtless and smoking heavily. His repeated outbursts at the paparazzi have only added fuel to the speculation about the state of his career and mental health.
I'm a dad, I'm a husband. You're not getting it, it's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business, is it?
But just as many assumed he was done for, Bieber made a comeback with his 2025 album Swag, which was released to positive reviews. The project seemed to directly address the lingering questions, with Bieber opening up about his marriage, mental health, and insecurities.
Whatever it is, I can take it. I'm counting the days, how many days till I can see you.
While the album eased fans' worries, some of his actions since continue to raise concern. What are your thoughts on these troubling celebrity news? Leave a thought for the affected stars in the comments below.
I was so panicked, and I just remember hearing it and just not hearing anything else.